So the deputy director of FWC said if it can live here, we don't want it here. So this is a very serious video, guys. Going back now, take a few steps back. I'm going to tell you guys, about a couple months ago, I had a private meeting with USARK Florida with myself, most of the board members, and some other influencers as well. That they wanted to get us more involved in what was going to start happening here in Florida with FWC. They basically had heard through the grapevine that they were going to start going after reptiles, and then after like birds, then mammals, then fish, then even plants. So we were going to do what we can to work together to promote USARK Florida, because we do have our own different branch here of USARK in Florida, which I'll get into in a minute. But, so we were about to start doing all this stuff, and then of course the whole new Nace thing happened. So I've been pushing, as most of you guys know in my videos, I've been pushing USARK because of what's been happening with the Nace Act. Now, fast forward a couple months to last week, and there was a meeting. It wasn't a private meeting. The public can go to these meetings up in Gainesville, but it is not a meeting that the permit holders here in Florida are made aware of. And basically they said that a small, not white list, but a small safety list of animals that can be had here in Florida. But again, if it can live in Florida, they don't want it here. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but USARK and USARK Florida are two separate entities, okay? USARK does everything over the entire country. USARK Florida specializes here in Florida only. Now, if you support one, that doesn't mean you support both. Actually, USARK Florida is constantly battling things here in Florida with Florida Fish and Wildlife. USARK has many states they look out after, including Florida, yes, but USARK Florida is the go-to for things like that. So if you are in Florida, I do highly suggest that you do support USARK Florida. This is going to become a huge problem here in the future. And to be honest with you, I'm very nervous and scared about what is going to happen over the next year. Now, if you do support USARK, just also keep in mind, if you do decide to support both, USARK Florida does back USARK. Now, if something were to come up like the Nace Act, if they have the money to donate to USARK, believe me, they do. So now, obviously, this is going to be a very large problem, especially for myself. As most of you guys know, if you are just seeing this video from somebody else, I am building a zoo, a non-profit zoo. We've taken a lot of animal rescues, reptiles, mammals, all types of things. So how is this going to affect me? I don't really know. But even people that have other rescues or other sanctuaries, nobody really knows how it would affect everybody, but it would ruin the industry. Not just the reptile community, not just the fish community, but all the communities. Fish, reptiles, plants, mammals, everything. This is going to affect everybody, and I do mean not just here in Florida. So most people already know this, but iguanas and tegus are banned here in Florida. What happened after Florida Fish and Wildlife banned these animals? Everybody up the East Coast started to do the same. The Carolinas, they banned tegus. Why? Because we did it. A lot of states follow Florida Fish and Wildlife for guidelines. So if Florida does it, a lot of other states are going to do it. Now, this is wrong on so many different reasons because of the simple fact that this is how I make my living. All of my businesses revolve around animals. This is how I put food on my table, how I pay my mortgage, how I pay my phone bills, how I'm going to put my daughter through school, everything. Now, this is going to happen to everybody. If you have a bird that is not native to Florida, guess what? They're going to come and probably try and take it. Now, I don't know that for fact, but look at what happened with Ty Park. Most people know Ty Park. He's a very well-known man, but FWC came and confiscated and euthanized almost all of his iguanas just because he built an entire zoo to promote and show off these animals, his entire life savings, and then they told him he couldn't have them. Now, mind you, he said, no, he's not going to get rid of them. I'm not going to get rid of my animals. This is my entire life savings. So this is a video I've been trying to get out of my mouth for quite some time. I just didn't know how to word it, and also to do it on a calm demeanor, because obviously this is a very frustrating situation. I grew up with 90% of these animals. I've worked with them for the past 25 years now. So for them to come in and say, oh, you can't have these animals anymore is wrong and honestly unconstitutional. So this is going to be a huge problem. Letters are getting sent out to the governor here in Florida. He's all about protecting small businesses, and well, these are all millions and millions of dollars that the state will be losing if they were to actually go ahead and go through with this. So we're going to continue to fight this. I definitely want you guys to check out everything in the description. There's going to be a lot of different meetings that we are going to need to all go to. There's a meeting in Gainesville next month, the beginning of next month. All of that information is in the description, so please, please, please check it out. Support US Ark Florida as well. They have many different tiers that you can pick from, but it's all good things. It all goes to fighting for our cause as reptile keepers, as bird keepers, as fish keepers, as mammal keepers, as whatever it is. Basically, if you don't have a dog, a cat, or livestock like horses or cows or chickens, FWC is going to try and take your animals away. So this is a very serious note, and I need you guys to take this very seriously. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.